This is your father's legacy. I got that the second I met you and looked in your face. He fought every day, didn't he?
Yes.
And then when he passed, he gave it to who?
Me.
And somehow you thought that the bar was his legacy. The bar isn't, in fact, his legacy. You are. So here's the scoop. This bar was bought by a gentleman named Clarence, a Marine vet.
Oh.
He ran it for 15 years, died of cancer. Now the 3 daughters have the bar.
Oh.
They so adore their father that they don't want this place to close. That's why we're here, is to try to save these 3 sisters, help them save their family legacy.
Right. And those 3 sisters don't have restaurant experience.
None. They have no idea what they're doing, and they're losing a lot of money.
Yeah.
So right now, there's Carrie. She's one of the sisters.
Hey, my sister's really good at this.
The other sisters have full-time jobs, so they're not even here. And there's Laura, the bartender.
That was it. What was it, Texas Ranger?
Yes.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
Laura's been there about 20 years, and she's been there a long time. She worked at the bar when the dad still ran it.
Okay.
And there are 2 other bartenders, but they're not working tonight because this place just doesn't have the business to support them.
There's almost more employees than there are customers.
Wow. That's a hell of a drink. Look at the size of that cocktail.
Wow.
Is that like a 20-ounce glass?
Yeah, it looks like it's at least a 20-ounce glass. Oh, let's put some more alcohol in there. No measurement or anything.
There's got to be 3 ounces of booze in that baby. So tonight for Recon, I got the local bigwig, the mayor himself.
No way.
So Mayor Jim Ross is not only an attorney, he owns a law practice. He owns several bars and restaurants in town. And he's an ex-Marine. And Jim is with his friend Mike, who's ex-Army.
Okay.
And together they're gonna do Recon for us.
Great.
And I was hoping there were gonna be a few more customers, Phil, but this is sad.
Yeah.
Hi. How are y'all?
Good. How are you?
Good.
John spies enter G. Willikers, a 2,000-square-foot building with an L-shaped bar, a single pool table, and a small stage for karaoke.
Do you have a drink menu? I've been here in a while.
A drink menu? Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Can you do a ranch water?
Let me Google it.
She has to look up a drink.
Popular drink here in Texas.
It's like one of the most popular drinks in Texas. That would have been the first thing I would have went to.
I came in here a long time ago
Yeah.
when your dad was here.
Oh, I was gonna say, so you probably knew my dad.
I did.
And you probably knew some of his friends.
If we can get that sense of community back, we can reposition this bar for a whole new generation.
I remember cheers.
That's
Or tomorrow.
How's your drink?
should ask tomorrow.
very good. It was tart. It was tough. It was like drinking a shot of tequila.
You know, Phil, when I look at this, it breaks my freaking heart. Look at Carrie sitting here, protecting her father's legacy, 2 sisters at home, worrying about this, loving their stepmom, loving their father. The mayor here, he's just heartbreaking. And the sooner I go in there, the less heartbreaking it'll be. I'm gonna go to work, buddy.
All right. Good luck.
Hello.
Oh my gosh.
I hate to interrupt your popcorning, but hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. Thank you, sir. I turned around and Jon Taffer was there. It scared me to death. I was not expecting that.
You look happy to see me.
I do. I'm like gonna hold back the tears.
You've been through hell, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, I heard the story of your dad. So everybody loved your dad, as I understand it. And your dad passed 3 years ago? About.
Almost, yeah.
And you had a stepmom who owned the bar, and you and your sisters adore.
She was like a big sister.
Yeah. And then she passed suddenly. And then you and your sisters are left with this bar. So you're not here for the money, are you?
Oh, no, we don't make money.
Why are you here?
We couldn't just let it go. People that are important to my dad.
And you want to keep his legacy going, don't you? I don't blame you.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hi, Carmen. How do you feel?
I feel good.
Were you nervous last night?
Last night, yes, a little bit.
How do you feel, Casey?
I feel excited.
Do you trust me right now?
I very much trust you.
Because this isn't just a bar, this is a father's legacy. This is your dad's handiwork. This is his vision, this is his view of what he wanted a bar to be. So I don't get to go in and rip it apart as easily as other locations. I'm very respectful of your dad and the fact that you're here to protect that legacy.
Thank you.
So, Carmen, you ready?
I'm ready.
Is this emotional for you?
Yes, it
Is it?
Yeah.
Casey, is this emotional?
Very.
I bet it is. Carrie, you okay?
Right
Okay.
now.
You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, look how beautiful. That's gorgeous. I love the sign.
So anybody who doesn't want to say G. Willikers can say, I'll meet you at the GW.
I love the new light.
You can't help but see this from the corner.
I love it.
Casey? Good tears? Would your dad like this?
Yes, my dad would love it.
Yeah. So there's only one thing left. You ready to see it?
Yes.
All right, go ahead.
Go ahead, ladies. This is awesome. Holy crap!
It is so perfect. It couldn't be any better.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
I would have never, ever imagined it being this perfect. You got us.
Nailed it.
Nailed it, nailed it. Better
thank
than
you.
nailed it. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I couldn't have dreamed of a
My
better
dad would love this. He's looking down right now.
Well, you saying that, they're the magic words that I wanted to hear.
I think it's everything that my dad would love. I know he would absolutely love this.
Sam Jordan served in the Navy, became a boxer, won a light heavyweight championship, ran for mayor. They love him here. He died and left this bar to his family. So look at the outside of this place. I mean, you wouldn't know that's an important place owned by an important person. The sign is all faded.
This building has so much history, and they're doing nothing with it by how they treat the outside.
Look at the inside.
Do you see a concept anywhere?
We got one little picture of Sam Jordan and way, way, way back in the bar where you really can't see it.
Shelby said his barbecue is burnt and is dried out.
There's Ruth. Ruth runs the bar. There's Alan. He runs the kitchen.
We're at 823.
Oh, I see all these slips and no food. He was back there alone when I went there, so I knew it was gonna take him a minute. How long has it been? Since you got here?
There's Vicky. She's a niece. So when Alan and Ruth fight, she's stuck in the middle.
You're cooking, you're taking orders, and you work in the register by yourself.
Stop trying to distract me from doing what
I'm not trying to distract you. I'm
attention to what you got going in the bar.
That's what I'm doing. I'm walking back and forth.
It seems like this family gave up working together. I'm gonna need Ruth and Alan to come together. So I'm gonna talk to the staff and the family and try to find out where this tension came from. Hello.
Hi. I'm Ruth.
Ruth, it's an honor to meet you. Why don't we all talk? Why don't you guys sit at the bar and let's get into this. You know, I look at that poster of Sam. Your dad fought his whole life. Did he open this bar himself?
He did.
He kept everything in its place and, dare I say, kept his together?
Yeah. He wanted all the bartenders, even back then, to use jiggers because Sam measured every drink.
And it was perfect every time.
Every time.
I mean, I've read
about him. From his service in the Navy to his political activities, his respect that I know I and this community has for him is unbelievable. And it shouldn't fall into disrepair. Guys, how do we let his legacy turn into this? What would Sam say if he walked in here now?
He would say either clean it up or get out.
I mean, first of all, how much are we losing a month?
Probably about 20.
20 a month.
Easily.
So how much money do you have? How much longer are we gonna last?
We don't have much longer.
Are you guys telling me that if we don't pull this together quick, Sam's legacy is done in months? Is that acceptable to you?
It's not.
First night, I didn't even come inside, guys. I was so frustrated by what I saw. You guys were arguing. $500,000 in debt. Now you feel tight, don't you?
Yes.
Did you hate me at any time?
No.
I got a wake-up call, but sometimes you need it.
Are you proud of your brother right now, Ruth?
I am.
This is all about family.
Right.
This is all about handing this off to the next generation. You're here because of your father. You know, this rescue had to take what he did and protect it. You guys ready to see it?
Yes.
All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my God!
When I turned around, it was like stepping back into time, especially with them colors. I'm waiting for Pops to come walking out that door.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, this is wonderful.
I wanted to recreate the bar that Sam built. I kept the outside colors the same, kept the original sign, recreating Sam's vision, not changing it. I took the white arches, made them black, because the white letters now pop more. You see his name.
Exactly.
I have one more thing that I want you to see,
Oh my God.
and that is... Can you read that, Ruth?
Yes.
Read aloud to everybody.
On this site in 1959, Samuel Jordan founded this tavern for the community of Bayview. That is awesome, John.
See that? You see in history.
Exactly right.
We were actually supposed to be at a different bar this week. But this is the first ever emergency rescue I've ever done. Here's the story. This bar is owned by a woman by the name of Doreen. There's Doreen right now.
I don't know what's going on. You know, I don't know who to trust, who not to trust.
This bar was opened by Doreen's father, Frank. Ran it profitably, was doing about $850,000 a year.
There it is.
2 years ago, Frank dies. Leaves the bar to Doreen. At about the same time, Doreen's husband gets 2 strokes.
Oh, boy.
She doesn't know how to run this place. She doesn't know how to fix it. We have an emergency rescue.
Wow.
I walked into
This is Lindsay. Lindsay is Doreen's niece. So when the manager walked out, Lindsay said, I'll step up. I'll be the manager.
I gotta ask, has she managed a bar before?
Never. So there's Angel.
Is she shaking with a plastic cup?
She is.
I don't think I've done that since college. And even then, I don't think I used plastic.
That's a heavy overpour on those shots as well. I have some numbers to show Doreen that'll illustrate to her just how much money she's losing in this bar.
Why? No trivia. I was making another drink. Oh, good. You just don't like me.
So that's Jimmy, and he's our last bartender. I wanted to bring in some friends of mine who know bars. Jim and Sam. They're 2 of the biggest stars on Sirius Radio. These guys have millions of followers. They'll give us a great evaluation of this bar.
How you guys doing?
Good.
What you guys drinking?
Bloody Mary?
Not a problem. Absolutely.
Do you have like a amberback?
Yes.
That would be great.
On draft?
And
Well,
water,
That's
yeah.
all I have.
Yeah, so that works.
Good?
Great, man.
Look at the size of that glass for a Bloody Mary. That's going to hold about 2.5 ounces of Bloody Mary mix. Typically, that would be in a taller glass.
This is burning my throat. This is awful. No.
Okay, here we have a beer. Oh, yeah, nice. Rub it off with your finger.
Built-in windshield wiper.
Oh, I remember. Is it usually flat?
Have a few drinks in. I got you. Once you get a few drinks in you, anything tastes fun. Maybe that should be the strategy coming here. You slam a few down as soon as you get here, then everything's fine.
Doreen is sitting on the other side of the bar, oblivious to the fact that her business is going down the tubes right before her eyes, and she doesn't even know it.
Yeah, let me get a classic burger.
How do you want it cooked?
Medium.
So we'll try the Reuben, and then let's also get the beef on wet.
So their food order is in. I'm gonna time this. I wanna see how long this takes. Okay, here we go. Those are doggy walking bags.
The poopa scoopa bags.
It looks that way, but they're certainly not food service bags. Should the sauerkraut look like a hash brown?
So obviously that brown is what was cooked on there 100 times before that in that spot. You got all kinds of stuff in that sauerkraut.
How long does the food usually take?
So there's nothing up in the window yet.
No.
So right now, Al, how far are we in?
We're at 16 minutes and 51 seconds, John.
Food should have been out 4 minutes ago.
I'm sure the food will be here shortly.
Look at that dirty crowd again.
Oh. Did you eat that, Al? Look at the color of that. 29 minutes, Vic, and they still don't have the same order.
That's ballistic.
Okay, here we go.
Thank you very much.
How is it?
I don't love it. It's not easy to handle.
What is that?
That's that mushy Reuben, man.
Oh my God! Look at how shiny my hand is.
Yeah, that's just grease. I'm not trying to be difficult, but this tastes like well done. I asked for medium.
Look at this. This is a complete failure, right? 28 minutes to get the food. It's either undercooked, overcooked, not seasoned properly, but it's not right. So they're not taking care of anything, but yet Doreen's life is going down the frickin' drain right now. And none of them are doing anything about it. Vic, until now, I'm gonna go in and get them doing something about it. So your father opened this bar?
Yes.
And then you lost your dad when?
November 2nd, 2017.
What did your father think about this? Did he want you to continue to run it?
He wanted his legacy to go on, and he trusted me.
How much are you losing a month?
At least $5,000.
How much money do you have left? What happens when it closes?
I'm not gonna have anything, John.
This legacy means more to you than any bar, doesn't it? This is your father's legacy. I got that the second I met you. It looked in your face. He fought every day, didn't he?
Yes.
And then when he passed, he gave it to who?
Me.
And somehow you thought that the bar was his legacy. The bar isn't, in fact, his legacy. You are. I wouldn't change the name of this bar.
You didn't?
I wouldn't. Never. I wouldn't do that to Frank or your memory. I wanted to modernize the brand, not change it. Here we go. You ready?
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Respect the old, but try to introduce it in a new way. So the sign I wouldn't touch, but I added BCBG to all the windows, brought color to the street so you see it. I wanted people to see how big it is.
Go. Oh my God. Wow. Oh my gosh. Look at this place.
You smell the wood?
Oh my gosh. Will you look how classy this is?
Wow.
Oh my gosh. Look at the buffalo.
Look it on the wall.
Oh.
Oh my God, that makes the bar.
I'm sure my father is smiling down from heaven right now. People are going to be talking about this all over town. I love it. I love it.
Hi, this is Jon Taffer. Click here to subscribe to Paramount Network on YouTube for more Bar Rescue.